What's up, guys? Carnivore here. Today we're going to be watching Elfin versus Espinos. Espinos is on the right side playing some ST split. And we have Elfin on the left-hand side playing IS meta, most likely. Things could change, but it definitely looks like IS meta. So we'll just have a normal sequencing. Deploys top and bottom, and we'll be contesting. In this 1v1, I definitely favor Jack if there is support. The Doombringer does have bounce, so pounce will not work, but he can always just engage, trigger the knockback, and then pounce back in, and start stacking with Thirst of Battle. I believe he played a Snow Prowler, so that'll be moving top, while Jack deals with the 1v1 situation here. Depending on what he's playing, doesn't look like calf because of the AP cap, but there might be a lot of decent support just stacked into this. When you play Jack, you generally want a super champ. Espinos plays Arctic Gift, so his next couple deploys will have Domain, Snow, and Arctic. Elfin deploys a Talgar Iron Fist. He's running Thirst for Battle and Tough 2, so kind of similar approaches here with their heroes. IS is pretty good at doing this, stacking stuff naturally. They have decently tanky units, pretty good spell support, so Thirst for Battle is definitely not troll on something like Talgar. It'll be interesting to see how this works out for Espinos. If he pounces, it's a bad idea. You probably just want to trigger the bounce first. Move the 3. Yep. So it's always better to engage if you're going to do the attack. I mean, he triggers it and he can pounce in the next turn, but by that time Talgar is already in this situation, so if you wanted to get the damage off and a Thirst proc, then that would have been the way to do it. Should see Snow Prowler take this top font this turn. If not, that means Snow Prowler's down here, and he's just getting up top side control, which can be good in some situations. I mean, if you're both capping the font, I usually just move down and leave this. If they don't want to invest it, then you can always deploy something later. But most likely the Snow Prowler will be up here. So this is UD. I should have noticed from the damage, but that's what it is. So he plays Drain Vitality, which gives 6 damage and 3 speed to champions. Elfin plays Hammer Strike. So Jack is dead if nothing else happens. Oh, so this is like some flying deck. Oh, that's good. Crystal Spike to give it unstoppable, which then removes the stun. I don't know about attacking here or anything like that, but it would have been better to move away. So if he has any spell support, Jack should probably die. This does 19 minus 3, so 16. Yeah, I mean, if he has like Firestorm or something, or Bane Blast, sorry, it's dead. Oh, he has block though. True. So it lives. I was wrong. So Snow Prowler did capture the topside font. I'm pretty sure Archangel beats most champions in 1v1s. I'm not sure if Snow Prowler is the one with Assassinate. If so, Almara has to be careful. Or the Archangel Almara anyways. So that probably means he's moving the Snow Prowler to contest, just stealth, versus trying to sit around here and wait for the Archangel, which is probably not that bad. He can always just continuously threaten with the stealth. Oh, he had Blizzard Cloak on it too. Yeah, so there's the spell support, which is pretty good. I don't know if this probably works through Blizzard Cloak. Pounces like that. But yeah, as I was saying, the Snow Prowler can threaten, just be there, in quotations. It doesn't even have to be there. But it's continuous pressure that it's stealth and in this area prevents him from moving forward. So this deploy is not that bad, especially with the spell support on Jack. He's most likely going to come out of this 1v1 just fine. And he can always just move the Strangler down. Yeah, so Pounce does trigger through Blizzard Cloak because Pounce is a balanced ability. Jack has Pounce up this turn. So he can always deploy a Relic and kill the Doombringer. He can also play a Relic, Pounce, it'll put him here, and he can cap this font. But there might be some initiative champion in IS that I'm unaware of. Because it doesn't really make sense attacking the Talgar here, so you pretty much kind of have to go for the Doombringer. You're not going to kill this thing right away anyways. And Jack's going to die next turn if he doesn't get... Okay. So he gales it to get the kill. He'll most likely want to move back one to stop this... oh, it has multi-attack anyways. Yeah, I don't know what he's going to do then. Unless he has another Blizzard Cloak or something, Jack is probably going to die. But there is pretty good spell support with, like, I can't remember the name of the spell. But in any case, he just moves back to prevent the attack. He still has one more trigger, a Blizzard Cloak, before that goes away. Might have been better to keep him here, just so he can pounce and potentially kill if he has a spell or something, but this thing has quite a lot of defense, so it's unlikely. So as I was saying, the Archangel has to kind of just sit here and wait for the Prowler to take this font. I don't think investing resources, especially while moving backwards, was a good idea here, because this Prowler doesn't even have to be here. And if I was Espinos, I wouldn't bring the Prowler up here anyways. But if he deployed the Squire and moved forward, might be a little bit better, but it's hard to say which is better here, just backing up completely or going for the font. So if he goes in, that most certainly means that there's another spell on him. Because you would not suicide a champion for free, unless you were dumb. Which is the case with a lot of people. So who knows? Maybe. Maybe he's dumb. Maybe he just suicided Jack. Because he felt like it. Planeswalker is, or the Pureblood is a really good choice against Jack and all this other bullshit because of the true nature. It will dispel on attack, and then, yeah, that gets rid of all this funky spell support that could be put on Jack. He can't get the attack off. He is 1 out of range. Now he can. Oh, he played Masochism. Okay. I like that. You don't see that all too often. That spell, I have not seen that spell in such a long time. Situations like this is pretty fucking good. I mean, I doubt that he accounted for Writ being played here. But the masochism was nice either way. He can always sacrifice this now, or retry or whatever he wants. It's not really in any threat of dying, so keeping it alive for another turn just to get closer to retry would not be bad. So there's the Snow Prowler. Yeah, this I think at a certain point you kind of had to see through what your opponent's doing. This is really nice, the interaction with Mandate of Shoal. If he's already equipped, he does not get the Blade of the Snake, and he just gets Hunter Hero and the quest kill, so Jack is now insane. So nice play from Espinos to take advantage of Snow Prowler's hidden threat. I think he's just going to keep Strangler in the font. Not sure why. I mean, you could pretty much just abandon this and then get it to retry or get the globe closer with sacrifice. Because he's not going to do much sitting with this font, so might as well make use of him. And deploying top is a terrible idea. I don't understand what these guys are doing. I mean, there's no way the Pureblood is contesting this font. He will literally get 2-tapped by Jack. But it doesn't make sense to really play off top. You're winning bot. Just keep supporting this whole Crush. Yeah, you want to move as far away as from Jack as possible at this point. Yeah, moving all the way back prevents him from getting a kill with POV or something. But there's no way that Jack is dying. His block up, Ewan's Hammer doesn't provide knockback because of Unstoppable unless he gets rid of the equip, in which case he might be able to kill Jack. It's close. No, he has Under Hero too. Yeah, this Jack is quite the tanky boy. Interesting to see what he deploys, if anything. Might just be more spell support. The Pureblood can disengage an attack because of the Writ and the allocate speed. I still don't know why he's deploying top. We have another Masochism played on the Chronomancer. Like, why would you do that? It just doesn't make any sense. Play this here and start supporting Jack with haste. Like, I doubt that Elfin's going to move in with Angel anyways, because he's just going to eat retry and possibly an attack from Angel and end up dying, so I don't really see why Chronomancer's played up top. So it does a total of 6 damage after all the defense calculations and stuff, as well as Hunter Hero, I'm sure. Yep. So you can contest with Prowler and kill the Pureblood here. as well as engage Ewan after. Squire deploy is not bad. I really don't see how you're killing Jack. This probably deters him from going in though, so all in all, not a terrible idea. But having more support with Jack would be nice, especially with Chronomancer. Because haste is a pretty good ability. Wonder what he does with Jack at this point. Contesting is not suicide, but I mean it's a slow burn. The Pure Blood does get off some damage. I don't know how it works with thirst stacks. I'm pretty sure they're just permanent stat bonuses, and they don't actually count towards buff effects like these two. So if he engages, Samir does 11 damage, which is still notable. Does get him lower. So we have some commotion on the top side with Angel fighting the Archangel. A classic battle. So he doesn't engage. Samir can still attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pure Blood can get off one attack. Ewan can attack. Actually, he can get out 2 with the Vigor Gate, but it's probably better on... Charge triggers block too, so I don't know. This is kind of scuffed. I really don't know how he's killing this Jack. This is just such a badass. You really got to deal with this stuff early, but in some situations it's really hard, especially when your opponent has things like Blizzard Cloak to deny you from getting any damage off, and double Masochism to further prevent this. But Ewan's doing just fine. We have Holy Blade played on the Angel. I think just for the inhibit to prevent the Masochist triggers, yeah. But he's free to just disengage. With 11 AP. He can attack, move 8 back, and still be fine. He can press into the font, I'm pretty sure. 3, 5, 7. Yeah, he can get into the font. Does he ever sack the Imp Strangler? He could retry in this case. It would deal 33 minus the bonus, so what? 24 plus the attack. It's just one off, I think. Because of escalation, it might be exact kill actually. Should round up to 34, and then an attack is 12, or 24, sorry. But he decides to take the font. Moving back one more, just to keep the attack off. Tries to deploy a relic in the font, does not work because of the IS bonus. There's a cleansing emerald. I would move back again to stop this attack. Yeah, Jack's kind of... Oh, there's a banish. Wow, okay. So that means he's going to engage Samir. This is nice though, I mean, he stops the, he gets rid of both fonts. Banishes the dude so he can't deploy, but he'll have a ton of Nora next turn to play with, so maybe he can get off some spells and shit. In which case he could probably kill Jack, so it's risky going in. Okay, I'm not really sure what the game plan is here. It stops him from attacking Jack, so that's not that bad. All in all, you can contest with Squire and get off this attack. Samir has invulnerability on him because of his ability Divine Shield. Elfin plays a banner just to give people some more health and damage. Kind of boxes himself in here though too. So I mean, moving in with the Archangel and attacking is pretty free, but he decides not to. He can engage Samir here to stop the double attack. Chooses not to. Maybe he believes that there's no threat of Jack dying. With the amount of Nora that he has, I'm assuming there would be like double spells, so I would be kind of worried about that. Angel double tapping here, almost killing the Squire, and a Crystal Phoenix deploy. So that's not that bad. That means Jack's pretty much safe. He will take a decent chunk of damage from Samir, 24 total, putting him 26 life. Pureblood can get off an attack, 2 actually because of Vigor Gate. It could be dead with double spell, like Bane Blast, Earthquake, plus double tap. And this is still going to be 6 damage total from Pure Blood. 24, so 30. Yeah, I mean, it might be a perfect kill. We'll see. If Jack dies, then a lot of the wind in the sail is gone, but this top side's not looking too good either. So we'll see. I think not deploying more down here was definitely his mistake. He plays the Blessing of Elmara on the Carrier Squire for some unknown reason. There's a Macadamize, so we could see... This does mean that he's going to get off 10 and 4 and 28. And double spell would still seal him. There's an extra 2 damage per attack. You might just need a spell in the end. One singular spell. So he uses the Attendant on himself. He needs a spell. One HP. So he moves out of the hand door. He moves back in, it's dead. Oh, he snowblinds the Hammer Strike. How tragic. Imagine if he did that any sooner in the sequencing. That would have been very sad for him. But really good snowblind. I think you're just better off playing Bane Blast or Earthquake in that position. Securing the kill. And as playing against ST, you have to expect stuff like this. So if he moves here, out of the hand door into the hand door, it dies. Unless he kills it first. If he sees that, then great. If he doesn't, then that's really sad. But he can also just kill Squire here. I don't know how Pounce works with AoE stuff like this. So he makes use out of the Imp Strangler. Kills the Squire with Constrict here, so the Archangel cannot do anything. But it will get cleansed because of the Holy Blade. So the Constriction was pretty bad. I wonder what he does with Jack. There's no spell shift to be had from Chronomancer. So no Masochism potentially coming down. Oh, I spoke too soon. It is off cooldown. So he must have spell shifted at some point. I just missed it. That's GG. Good game.